It's time now for the real estate top performers. We are talking about easy ways to finance home renovations. And this week, I'm joined by Tom Buerger from the Tom Buerger team of Compass, Josh Green of Eastern Title and Settlement, and Sam Swan of the Mortgage Link, who's going to start us off with the mortgage deal of the day. What you got?
Well, everybody knows or has heard about low interest rates and how far they're going, but our deal of the day will blow you away. It's a 15-year fixed rate at 2.75% with an APR of 2.866%.
And that's low.
I've heard it's
That's
been
low,
the
right?
lowest in, I mean, I saw a post from a loan officer who said it since his whole career, 15 years.
Yeah, it's like
the lowest rate
it's like
ever.
It's like a historic low, really.
Right.
So you got to jump on it while it's hot.
Okay.
And we've got loan officers waiting for your call.
They're waiting for your call. Josh?
Jump off that fence and call now.
There you go. I was waiting for you to get your little bit in. Okay, let's talk about when you're selling your home and, you know, you got to fix it up. Most people have to fix up a home right before they sell it, or they've got some major renovations. But Tom, you all at Compass have something special for sellers that really kind of helps that process along.
We really do. We have a program called Compass Concierge where we'll go in, meet with the sellers, and once we sign a listing agreement with them, we've got access to Compass dollars that will give our sellers an interest-free loan to renovate the house, and then the sellers just pay it back at settlement.
Okay, so interest-free, that's kind of the key right there, right?
That is huge. That is huge.
Especially in D.C. when you go into those old houses where
Right.
the grandmothers lived in, and they have the pink tile with like the
Pink
green
tile bathroom.
Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, we need to get this out in order to sell it, you know?
Yeah, it's a great program. It really is. We can do everything from light renovations to painting to really, as Josh just said, a whole bathroom renovation, kitchen renovation.
What if you come across a home and maybe Compass's sign isn't in the front, but it's something that, do you have something for people that are?
Do you do it for
maybe
buyers?
looking, yeah, do you do it for buyers? You got something coming with that?
We're about to release that program on the buyer side as well,
Okay.
which will give access to dollars as well for buyers once they move in.
Once they move in. All right. How do they figure out what renovations you guys do? You said you do it all. Like,
We do,
or is there
yeah, we'll
specific-
meet with the sellers and go through and decide what needs to be done in the house
Okay.
and what's really going to give us top dollar for when we put it on the market.
Right, that's the key right there.
But
right?
I think what
People's
really
money.
helps you decide, you have to do like a market analysis and see how much equity is in the property. I mean, you can't really
Correct.
just do it for anybody. You know, if the house is worth $250 and you're selling it for $275, I don't think Compass is going to give. So there are some
Correct.
guidelines, right?
We do have to, the seller has to have equity in the property.
How much equity would it be?
If the project's going to be 25%, then it's got to be about $50,000 to $75,000 in equity in the property.
Okay.
Okay.
I would imagine that not just getting top dollar, but it enables you to sell the house a lot quicker
It comes on the market and hopefully will go off in a week.
because it looks like new.
That's amazing. Okay, so you've got the program, but we talk all the time in this segment about working with a team, and you've got the team at each of the steps, but you have a team at Compass that you are extremely proud of, and you say it is the best way to deal with a buying or selling, right? There's your guys right there.
There they are. And it's
The Tom Buerger team.
And the Tom Buerger
And
team's
it's a
on
great
there.
way because we always have an agent who's around that can help any of our buyers or sellers at any point in time. So we always have someone ready to go.
And they came here to support you today.
They did.
Or make fun of you, one or the other, you know, however
That's
it
after
works.
the show.
Right.
Exactly.
But let's talk, I mean, you've got the other agents with you, but just as a team, you know, with Mortgage Link and with Eastern Title, why is it so important to have this cohesiveness?
It starts out, a lot of times people just, it's the biggest investment that they've ever done, and they just need to really know that we've got the people in action ready to go. So we've got, you know, ourselves as the agents to look at the properties and deal with showing and all of that. And then we've got Sam on the loan ready to go to know that we've got a pre-approved buyer. And then we've got Josh who's going to bring it up in the end and get us to settlement successfully.
And nice, no stress.
And we're going to
You
make
want it
sure
stressless
that,
as
you know,
possible.
what happened to Barbara Cochran yesterday doesn't
I
happen.
heard.
You know, $398,000.
Right.
And an email scam.
A professional real estate investor wired the money to the wrong account. So you really got to be careful about wire fraud.
And we've talked about the wire fraud and everything
lot.
on here.
It's been
just
going
how,
on for a
because
while.
all that money is there, but this is a stressful time. It can be, or an exciting time that maybe you get a little overexcited
Yeah.
and not really pay attention to the details.
Well, the thing is, she didn't pay attention to the details because there was one number that was off, and she was complacent because she knew the person.
Right.
And they got in there, sent her their email, a ghost email, and there it went out the door. See you later.
And
That's
she's
the important part of working with a team like us, then plus a team of our agents as well, so that you know that you've got people who are really looking out for you every step of the way.
I see it on Tom's emails at the bottom of our email. Josh, of course, be careful about wiring money. Make sure you double check the instructions, and that's just
Nobody's ever going to send you an email asking you for a wire. It's just like those phone calls.
Right.
The IRS is not calling you for money.
No, they're not calling you. But we appreciate you guys keeping all of us safe, and thank you for helping us get the best that we can out of our homes. Remember the mortgage deal of the day?
2.75%. Anything that starts with a 2 is good. So
that's good news.
Are people waiting for your call?
All right, there are people standing by. For more information about buying a new home or refinancing, call 833-MTG-LINK or visit the mtglink.com. Call now for the mortgage deal of the day. We'll be right back.